Hello everybody, welcome to Medieval Fantasy RPG. We're just going to have some fun today. I had a whole video ready of galactic colonies, about an hour long, but the entire voice did not come out, so I recorded for nothing. So I'm back to using my bad headphones with my Mi mic and just trying to see if this works out a little bit better. So let's try this new title. I ran across this in the App Store, just randomly searching for accessible games, as I do. No one told me about this one. I gave it a brief boot up to see if it had any accessibility issues, and I'm sure we'll run across some, but if we don't, wow. So let's just give it a try. It's supposed to be a role-playing, choose-your-own-adventure kind of game, so let's definitely give it a try.
Tap to begin your adventure. Tap to begin your adventure. Tap to begin your adventure.
And by the way, I've not played it, so everything we do here is just going to be between you and me and the game. Let's tap to begin our adventure.
Tap to begin your adventure. Alert. All you need to know.
All right, all you need to know. Okay, what does this mean here?
Scroll, read, and make choices. That's it. Your progress is automatically bookmarked. Double tap the screen to show /hide the menu.
All right, all we need to know is swipe whatever, make choices, and things happen.
Okay, button. Scroll, read. All you need to know. All you need to know. All you need to know. Scroll, read, and make choices. That's it. Your progress is automatically
Scroll,
bookmarked.
read, and
Double
make
tap the screen to show /hide the
choices.
menu.
Okay, that sounds pretty simple. Let's turn the voiceover right down.
Headings. Volume. Speaking rate. 60%. 55%. Lines. Words. Characters. Headings.
We'll keep it on headings. Maybe it does have headings built in. We'll find out.
Okay. Button.
Okay, we're going to okay.
Life. 12. Mana. 14. Gold. 0. Morale. 0. Dimmed.
Okay, well
Game
that's
stats.
accessible. All right, that's our game stats. Okay, so all right. Well, I don't know what's going to happen, but I've heard this game is quite interesting. And of course, there'll be a link in the description as always. Like, subscribe, drop me a question if you have a comment, or drop me a comment if you have a question. I'm exhausted. I recorded a whole video and it just got trashed. Just always disappointing. So I'm kind of hoping this is going to make up for it. I just want to have some fun. I really just want to have some fun. I don't expect anything. Like I said, I've never played this game before. I love role-playing games. I've just come off of a high from Sortie Quest, and now, I'm just a little afraid. Let's see.
WCV1 intro. JPG. Image.
Okay, we can get rid of the... I love to have them take off the JPG images. Those are things that can be totally removed when VoiceOver is active in an app. If the developers are listening, thank you for removing those. I'm here to make this game accessible for the visually impaired and blind. I know, it's a lofty goal, but it's what I live to do. All right,
Wizard's Choice 1.
Wizard's Choice 1.
By Sam Landstrom.
Okay, I guess that's what we start off with. And that is the author.
Wizard's Choice. WCV1 intro. Life. 12. Mana. Wizard's Choice 1.
Wizard's Choice 1.
By Sam Landstrom.
Okay.
Summary. You play the part of a wizard in a medieval fantasy world. This is the first part of an epic series.
Okay, this is the first part of an epic series. Great. I love epic wizard stories, and I love being a wizard.
Content warning. Violence and dark themes.
Ooh, violence and dark themes. Right up my alley. Don't worry. No disclaimer needed for me.
Begin. Button.
I will begin. Samantha, stop reading things weird.
Begin. Button. Begin.
We should have fun.
Life. 12. Mana. 14.
Yeah, Samantha's
Gold.
reading
0. Morale.
really
0.
funny.
Dim.
Tiny tennis,
Well, tenet. You got to leave a lot of liberal spaces with Samantha for her. Samantha not to read things weird. Yeah.
WCV1 intro. JPG. Image.
Okay. Okay.
You are a young wizard seeking treasure and glory.
Ooh.
You are walking along a path in the forest one day's journey from Ring City, your beloved home. Night has just fallen and you're thinking about how it might be a good idea to find a campsite. After all, you're in goblin territory, and it's dangerous to travel in the dark.
I am a wizard without companionship or meat shields. So I am a young wizard just wandering through this area. I need a campsite, but this is also goblin territory, which is not good. Goblins? No goblins. All right. Let's think about this here. This is going to be fun. All right.
Boost your stats. Button.
Oh, we can boost our stats. I didn't know that.
Boost your stats. Button.
Okay, so that might be something we can buy.
Show achievements. Button.
Show
Twitch.
achievements?
Now. Dork Tales is lit. WCV1 intro. JPG. Image.
Avast
and Ahoy. Warehouse and Ghosts of Saul.
Oh, that's cool. Dorktales is doing Ghost of Salt Marsh. That's cool. Actually,
WCV1 intro. JPG.
Dorktales is back
Avast
from
and Ahoy.
vacations. For
Warehouse
those of
and
you
Ghosts of
who
Saul.
are huge Dorktale fans, I am the #1 Patreon on Dorktales, and I am very proud to be. I am humbled and proud to be part of it. Dorktales is a Dungeons and Dragons group that is on Twitch. You'll find their link permanently in my description. Please join them, and if you are visually impaired and blind, they do their very best to describe scenes for those of you who are blind and visually impaired, and they do an excellent job of being inclusive in their community, and I love them so much. And I'm so glad they are back from vacation. They work way too hard, and they needed a vacation. All right, let us continue to go.
WCV1 intro. JPG. You are a young wizard seeking treasure and glory.
All right.
You are walking along
I'm
a
still
path in the
interested
forest
in
one
what
day's
those
journey from
other
Ring City,
little
your
items
beloved
are,
home.
but I'm not going to
Night
go
has
through
just
those.
fallen and you're thinking about. Suddenly, you smell something awful.
Oh, okay. Let's get back into character here. I smell something bad.
Reginald, are you responsible for that outrageous smell? You ask the warrior striding ahead of you.
Oh, there's a warrior. We do have a crew. Dude, did you pop a fart right in my face? Oh, man, come on.
Cray. No, I am always downwind from my companions when I squeeze the bellows. Reginald answers.
I am always down from my companions when I have to squeeze the bellows, my friend. I would never crop dust you, such. I don't know about that. Oh, no. Kind of fishy. Literally, it's fishy around here.
You realize that you have never encountered this stench before, and it is close. Ellipsis.
I
And
smell something
perhaps it's
really
your
bad,
imagination,
folks.
But is that natural breathing you just
Reginald,
heard?
everybody, let's get ready. I think something's going on around here. I smell something really bad.
What do you do?
Okay, I have my first choice. What do we do, folks?
Shout a warning to Reginald. Button.
Okay, let's start this thing. Okay, my timer is on. Okay, let's see. Shout a warning to Reginald, definitely, because Reginald seems oblivious.
Dive flat on your face.
Dive flat on my face. I'm gonna warn my team. I'm not gonna be like selfish.
Hide. Button. Stop and listen. Button.
I'm not a rogue.
Stop and listen.
Stop and
Button.
listen. I'm gonna send out a warning.
Hide. Shout a warning to Reginald. Button.
Let's shout a warning to Reginald.
Shout a warning to Reginald. Life. 12. Mana. 14. Gold. 0. Morale. 0. Dimmed.
Reginald, get ready. Get down. Let's find out if that helped.
Go back to previous choices. Life. 12. Mana. 14. Gold. 0. Morale. 0. Dimmed.
Okay, did I help Reginald?
Games. It is an ambush, you shout.
All right.
Startle. Reginald springs off the ground like a jackrabbit, his chain armor jingling.
All right. We got Reginald jumping around like a jackrabbit. Okay, Reginald, let's get going here.
Just then, out of the brush rush several snarling goblins, their eyes glowing green in the murky darkness. They charge with their short spears.
Uh-oh. All right.
Continue. Button. Continue.
Okay,
Button.
let's continue.
Continue. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. 1. Dimmed.
Ooh, our morale is 1. I don't know what morale means, but it must mean we're doing well.
Mana decreases 2.
Oh, mana decreases 2? Okay. Did I do something bad?
Morale increases 1. Mana decreases 2. Life. 12. Go back to previous choices. Show game menu. Button.
Oh, there's a game menu. Okay, so now there's a game menu. Now, I'm just tapping the top of the screen. Okay, I think it's about time we do our accessibility check. Let's do 4-finger tap.
Medieval Fantasy RPG. Back button.
Okay, that works. 4-finger tap bottom.
Top of screen. Top of screen. Just run. Button.
Okay.
Just run.
Yep.
Button. Medieval Fantasy RPG. Back button.
All right, looks like our 4-finger tap works. Let's do 2-finger swipe down.
Heading not found.
Oh, I have set it on headings. Let's go.
Medieval Fantasy RPG. Back button. Boost your stats. Button. Show achievements. Button.
Looks like scroll is
Change
working
text size
just
and
fine.
color. Button. Show game menu. Button. Go back to previous choices. Button. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. 1. Dimmed. Mana decreases 2. Morale increases 1. With an arcane word and a flourish of one hand, you send a bolt of fire into the leader of the charge, who drops to the ground thrashing in flames. Reginald hacks down another with his sword. The remaining 3 run away, whooping and yipping. Their cries are joined by others from the dark forest all around you. Many calls from far too many goblins to fight toe to toe. It's a hunting party, probably tracking wild game. We humans are a delicacy, much better than mutton, Reginald says. You regard the 2 dead goblins on the ground. Dead goblins are worth 10 gold pieces per head in the city. Luckily, you don't need to carry their heads around. The city authorities will accept their left ears. What do you do? Cut the ears off. Just run.
Okay,
Button.
great. Well, sounds like we had our first choice, and we've also found out that the 2-finger swipe up, was it? Swipe, was it?
Just run. Button. Medieval fantasy RPG.
I swiped
Back button.
up and it did it.
Boost your stat.
Okay. Oh, and also,
Heading not found.
whoops, excuse me. So these are the total controls so far. 4-finger tap, top and bottom work. 2-finger swipe up reads the entire screen. 2-finger, your 2 fingers spread apart. Tapping the screen once makes voiceover be quiet. And I'll do scrub motion a little bit later. So far, accessible. And voiceover's reading just fine. Left and right swipes.
Medieval boost your stats.
Yep,
Button.
medieval left and right swipes are working just fine. I'm going to try paging up and down with 3 fingers.
It's a hunting party, probably tracking wild game. We humans are their cries are joined by others from the dark forest all around you. Many calls from far too many.
Doesn't seem as though we can do 3-finger swipes up, down, left, or right. So we don't need that right now.
Their cries are joined by others from the
But
dark
we
forest all
are
around you.
going to right
Many
now
calls from
focus
far too
on
many
game
goblins to fight
mechanics.
toe to toe. Life. 12. Mana. Mana decreases 2.
Okay, so we did learn that there are some statistics that increase or decrease depending on what we do. So we kind of don't have control of exactly what our character does, but based on our actions, our character will perform something. An action, like in this case, I as a wizard cast out a magic spell, and the warrior was warned about doing something, and therefore the warrior did something. So now I think we have more choices. So now let's find out what's going to go on next.
Morale increases 1. With an arcane word and a flourish of one hand, you send
All right.
a bolt of fire into the leader of the
Send a
charge.
bolt of
who
fire
drops
into
to
the
ground
enemy.
thrashing
So
in
I
flames.
fire bolted them.
Reginald hacks down another with his sword. The
Wizard
remaining 3
chops
run
one
away,
in half.
whooping and yipping.
Oh, wow, wow, yeah, run! All right, they all ran away. Keep running. Ugh, I hate killing goblins. I feel bad for them. They try their best. It's just that we taste so good. Oh, it wouldn't feel too bad for them. The other day, they did eat a few villagers. They are not necessarily the kindest or most honorable creatures. Well, Lord Reginald, consider this. They have to eat too. They have to make a living. I have a soft spot in my heart for goblins. You may truly have a soft spot eventually. Continue to feel sorry for them. You may find parts of your heart roasting over an open flame. Perhaps. All right.
Their cries are joined by others from the dark forest
Looks
all
like
around
there
you.
are,
Many
it
calls
sounds
from
like
far
there
too
are
many
tons
to
of
fight toe to
goblins
toe.
out in this forest. So we need to keep moving. Let's find out what we need to do next.
It's a hunting party, probably tracking wild game.
Oh,
We
so
humans
it's a
are
hunting
delicacy,
party.
Much better than mutton,
We are a
Reginald says.
delicacy much better than mutton.
You regard the 2 dead goblins on the ground. Dead goblins are worth 10 gold pieces per
I
head in the
regard the
city.
2 dead
Luckily,
goblins on
you
the
don't need to
ground,
carry their heads
and
around.
goblins
The
are
city
worth
authorities
money.
will accept their left ears.
I don't have to carry their entire bodies. I can just cut off the ears, which sounds terribly brutal.
What do you do?
But we are a little desperate for money. Shall we be greedy or shall we be humanitarian?
Cut the ears off. Button.
Cut the ears off will get us 10 gold each.
Just run. Button.
Just run. I don't want to cut anybody's ears off. So we're just going to start running.
Just run. Button. Just run. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. 1. Dimmed.
All right. What do we do here now?
The forest is crawling with goblins. It is time to flee, you shout. And the 2 of you run into the forest in a direction from which you do not yet hear their cries.
Okay, great. We are rushing into the forest. All right.
What now? Reginald asks. Panting after you have run for a stretch. Certainly there are excellent places to hide in the forest. If we can just survive until morning. Ellipsis.
All right. We need to hide into morning.
Exactly. The goblins may have hunting dogs or even wolves, and their own sense of smell is keen, you say.
Right. They have hunting dogs.
We might climb a tree, then. That would at least be defensible, Reginald suggests.
That doesn't sound like a good idea, Reginald. We should keep moving.
You wish to be treated like a fox with goblins barking underneath?
Yeah, we're going to die up there. They have bows and arrows. We're just going to get shot out of the tree.
If you wish a position that is both defensible and allows some freedom of movement, we should hasten to Castle Inverness. It is near, and we could fortify ourselves behind those walls.
Certainly.
Reginald says.
Yep, that's a much better idea.
You frown. It is a fortress, yes, but inhabited by what? Gods know what manner of creatures may have taken up residence in that ruin over the years.
Well, it's better than being out here treed.
Hide in the forest. Button. Climb a large tree. Button. Garrison in the ruin. Button. Garrison in the ruin. Button.
Let's go to the garrison in the ruins.
Garrison in the ruin. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. 1. Dimmed.
Okay.
Castle Inverness is near. Let us take refuge behind those stone walls, you
We're
say.
heading toward the castle. Let's hide behind the castle walls. This is a much better idea. Better than being stuck up a tree. Whatever you say, wizard.
Goblin hunting calls echo from all around in the forest as the two of you dash up the path 100 meters or so, where you find a fork in the road. The path to the right appears to be seldom used since it is nearly overgrown. The path to the left is clear,
I hear them.
and
Let's
you
get
think
moving.
You see firelight down that way. Could this fire belong to the goblins? Or, if you're lucky, is it the campfire of another friendly adventuring party?
I see a campfire up ahead, wizard. Prepare yourself. It could be more goblins, or it could be a friend. Let's just hope.
What do you do? Castle. Never question a wizard. Button. What? Goblin hunting. Castle Inverness is live. 12. Go back to previous choices. Live. Castle Inverness is near. Let us take refuge behind those stone walls, you say. Goblin hunting calls echo from all around in the forest as the two of you dash up the path 100 meters or so, where you find a fork in the road. The path to the right appears to be seldom used since it is nearly overgrown. The path to the left is clear, and you think you see firelight down that way. Could this fire belong to the goblins? Or, if you're lucky, is it the campfire of another friendly adventuring party?
I don't know if there's any friendly adventuring parties. This is a hard choice.
What do you do? Castle. Never question a wizard. Button.
I think a castle's the best bet.
Investigate fire. Button.
We can investigate the fire.
Investigate fire. Button.
Boy, this is a hard choice. I really want to know who's at the fire, but then again, going to the castle could keep us safe. But then finding more adventurers could also keep us safe. I don't know what to do, y'all. Let's keep our original plan.
Castle. Never
Let's go to the
question
castle.
a wizard. Castle. Never question a life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. 2. Dimmed.
All right, we got 2 morale. We gained a little bit of morale. We don't know what that does yet, but maybe it's positive.
Morale increases 1. Enough foolishness. To Castle Inverness and her blessed walls you proclaim.
Enough foolishness. Let's go to the castle.
Reginald raises his fist. Yes, may their puny bodies break against our stone defenses. Continue. Button. Continue.
Okay,
Button.
we're going to go ahead and continue.
Continue. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. 2. Dimmed.
Okay, what do we do now?
After a minute of stumbling down what is best described as a game trail, you see the shadowy husk of the ruin in the moonlight ahead. Unfortunately, the battle cries of your pursuers are closer than ever, and when you look back over your shoulder, you see glowing eyes.
Uh-oh. They're close.
The two of you turn on a boost of speed, and soon the outer wall of the castle looms before you. It is about 10 feet high and crumbling. You realize with horror that there are no holes on this side that are large enough to fit through.
Uh-oh.
Meanwhile, Reginald, a faster runner than yourself, has disappeared around the north corner of the wall.
Okay, well, why am I not following Reginald?
A short spear whistles past your head.
Oh.
You look back and see at least 4 of the little beasts.
Oh,
WC1 Goblins. JPG. Image. The two of you turn. Soon the outer wall you. It is about 10 F. Holes on this side TH. Through. Meanwhile, runner than yourself.
okay, that was a little hard to understand. Okay, so there might be a little bit of text that we need to clean up here a little bit. So I have my voiceover reading it, but definitely I didn't understand what was just said.
What do you do?
Okay,
Follow Reginald. Button.
we can follow Reginald.
Jump the wall spell. Mana 1. Button.
Ooh, jump the wall spell. Man, I've got some cool stuff. Levitation. We could jump the wall, but we could get hit with a spear.
Turn and blast them mana 4. Button.
We could turn and blast them. You know, sometimes it's good to keep running, but then sometimes it's good to fight. We could turn and blast them.
Turn and blast them mana 4. Button.
But then we're out in the forest. We're going to need to survive a lot longer than this.
Jump the wall spell. Mana 1. Button.
Reginald's much faster. Jump the wall spell, mana 1.
Follow Reginald. Button.
That doesn't cost us any mana. Let's follow Reginald.
Follow Reginald. Life. 10. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. 2. Dimmed.
We didn't gain anything there. We didn't die.
Life decreases 2.
Oh, we got our first loss of life. I guess that wasn't the correct decision.
You turn north to follow Reginald. You've almost reached the corner when an arrow stabs into your shoulder.
Oh, that hurts. Oh.
When you round the corner you don't see your friend, but there is a section of partially crumbled wall that you think you can climb swiftly.
Okay.
Another arrow whistles by before you're able to roll over the top of the battlement and onto the rotten wooden floorboards on the other side.
All right,
In a
let's-
few seconds, there are 4 goblins at the base of the wall, chattering angrily. One of them begins climbing up the rotten rock. You decide this is a good place to take a stand.
I think it's time to fight.
There is a lot of loose rock at the top of the wall. You're not particularly strong, thanks to your inactive life as a wizard. However, you
I
expect
have
you
an
could push a
active
few large
life.
rocks down upon this climber. On the other hand, they are all out in the open, and your combat spells would certainly be effective now.
Okay. Well, let's take the hint. Maybe it's time to start blasting with our magic.
What do you do? Push rocks down on the climber. Button.
I don't think. Let's do something more effective.
Just fry the climber. 2 mana. Button. Fry them all. 4 mana. Button.
Let's fry them all. Let's go for it.
Reward. Crushing move. Points. 2. Coins. 2. Luck. 1. You dominated.
Woo! We dominated. That was cool. We were pushed up against our backs were up against the wall. I didn't want to kill any goblins. I'm not a pacifist, mind you, but I didn't want to kill any of them if I could help it. I don't want them chasing me around. But we had to kill them that time. They were forcing us. They forced our hand.
Reward. Crushing move. Points. 2. Coins. 2. Luck. 1. You dominated.
Great. All right. Can I get out of this menu?
Reward. Reward. Crushing move.
I'm gonna double tap.
Points. 2. Coin.
Ooh, cool.
Life. 10.
Great.
Mana. 8.
Now,
Gold,
it'd be
0.
great
Morale,
if the
4.
menu.
Dimmed.
So,
Game stats.
if the menu had a button, that'd be great. So, if you can let us know that's okay. I had no problem getting out of that menu by experimenting, but if it had led to something else different, it'd be great to know that all we have to do is, continue, press continue button. That's super the best thing to do is make sure that things are operatable by button. Let's see.
Go back to previous choice. Life. 10. Mana. 8.
And of
gold,
course, there
0.
isn't much
Morale,
information
4.
here, so
Dim.
I don't know what happens
Game
if you go
stats.
back to previous screens. Most likely, it replays the day, which is fine. But I like the outcome of this current battle.
Morale increases 2.
Ooh, our morale went up. So killing things really gets our morale up.
Mana decreases 4.
But our mana going down is not a good thing.
You lean down and call forth the magical power within you. From your outstretched fingers erupts a jet of flame that you play first over the climber and then over the others standing below. They barely have
Nice.
time to scream before they are no more than 4 smoldering corpses on the ground below.
Turn to ashes.
A fine mess you made of them. Reginald's voice startles you. He now stands beside you, grinning down on the carnage. He must have found another way in.
A fine mess you've made, wizard. I thought you were dead. Yes, I can tell you thought I was dead because you left me behind, you jerk. You're a wizard. I was very sure you'd be fine. I'm glad you thought so. I'll remember that next time when you're like hanging out by a thread and you need help. I'll just remember that you're a fighter and you'll be fine.
I loathe goblins, you say. As do all good men. You have struck terror into their advance party, but they will call for reinforcements. We have the wall. Can we hold it? Reginald asks.
I don't think we're going to hold this wall for long. Maybe we should have headed for that fire.
We could go in. You point to the castle keep beyond the courtyard. The castle is 3 stories tall, or at least it had been before the top layer partially collapsed. The second story is barely any better. The fortress is as lifeless and still as a painting. Nevertheless, you wonder if anyone is looking back at you from the dark windows and arrow slits of the ruin.
That's the problem. So this Okay, let's see. I got my timer set. My voice recordings have not been coming out, so I've actually got a little timer set to check and make sure everything is proceeding. We have got a lot more things to check out around here. All right, so what do we do next?
Morale increases 2.
All right, let's just check our...
Life, 10. Mana. Morale increases 2.
Our morale keeps going up, so that must be good. And our mana going down, that's obviously just a resource.
Mana decreases 4. You lean down and call forth a match. A fine mess you made of them. Regional voice. I love as do we could, what do you suggest? What do you suggest? We could go in. You point to the castle keep beyond the courtyard. The castle is 3 stories tall, or at least it had been before the top layer partially collapsed. The second story is barely any better. The fortress is as lifeless and still as a painting. Nevertheless, you wonder if anyone is looking back at you from the dark windows and narrow slits of the ruin.
All right, we have to decide what we're doing here.
As do all good men. You have struck terror into their... I love as do all good men. We could go in. You point to the castle keep as do all good men. You have struck... We could go in. You point to the castle keep beyond the courtyard. The castle is 3 stories tall, or at least it had been before the top layer partially collapsed. The second story is barely any better. The fortress is as lifeless and still as a... What do you suggest? What do you suggest?
Now I don't hear a button. Now I've swiped to the right. Maybe I need to do something else here.
Morale increases 2. Mana decreases 4. You lean down and call forth the magical power within you. From your outstretched a fine mess you made of them. I love goblins, you say. As do all good men. You have struck terror. We could go in. You point to the castle. What do you suggest? What do you suggest?
What do I suggest?
What do you suggest? What do you suggest?
I'm double tapping because maybe we're missing some text here.
I love goblins, you say.
Oh, okay.
A fine mess you made of them. Reginald's voice startles you. I love goblins, you say. As do all good men. You have struck terror into their advance party, but they will call for reinforcements. We have the wall. Can we hold it? Reginald asks.
All right, what do we do here? Okay.
We could go in. You point to the castle keep beyond the courtyard. The castle is 3 stories tall, or at least it had been before the top layer partially collapsed. The second story is barely any better. The fortress is as lifeless and still as a painting. Nevertheless, you wonder if anyone is looking back at you from the dark windows and narrow slits of the ruin. We could go in. You point to the castle keep beyond the courtyard. The castle is 3 stories tall, or at
Maybe
least it
I
had been
just
before
have
the
to
top layer
tell my
partially collapsed. The second story is barely any better.
goblins.
As do all good men. I love goblins, you say. A fine mess you made of them. Reginald's voice startles you. I love goblins, you say. I love goblins, you say.
All right, I don't know what I'm supposed to do next because I'm stuck here.
As do all good men. You have struck terror into their... We could go in. You point to the castle keep beyond the courtyard. The castle is 3... We could go in. You point to the castle keep beyond the
not
courtyard.
doing
The castle is 3
anything.
stories... What do you suggest? What do you suggest? What do you suggest?
Okay, we're not getting any controls here.
We could go in. You point to the castle keep beyond the courtyard. We could go in. You point to the castle keep... What do you suggest? What do you suggest? What do you suggest?
All right, I'm not getting any controls here, so
We could go in. You point to
something's
the castle
wrong.
keep... As do all good men. I love goblins, you say. A fine mess you made of them. You lean down and call forth the magical... Mana decreases 4. Morale increases 2. Life, 10. Mana, 8. Gold, 0. Morale, 4. Dim. Game stats. Go back to previous choices. Button. Show game menu. Button. Change text size and color. Button.
All right, I'm not getting any controls here.
Show game menu. Button. Go back to previous choices. Button.
Let's see if that does anything.
Back button. Start over. Button. Start over. Button. Shout a warning to Reginald. Life. 12. Just run. Life. 12. Mana. Shout a warning to... Start over. Button. Start over. Button. Shout a warning. Just run. Life. Garrison in the ruin. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. Castle. Never question a wizard. Life. Follow Reginald. Life. 10. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. 2. Button.
I've already done that already. Uh-oh, something's not good.
Fry them all. 4 mana. This is the... We all make mistakes. Here's your chance to make... Deaths. 0. Button. Luck. 1. Button. Back button. Back button.
All right, I don't know what I did. I went back. It didn't do anything.
Luck. 1. Button.
I don't think it did anything good. We were stuck there. We couldn't activate anything.
Deaths. 0. Button. We all make mistakes. Here's your chance to make things right. Fry them all. 4 mana. We all make mistakes. Here's your chance. Deaths. 0. Button. Luck. 1. Button. Back button. Back button. Luck. 1. Button. Deaths. 0. Button. We all make mistakes. Here's your chance to make things right. Go back to previous choices by selecting an item below. It'll cost you 1 luck for every choice you go back. Note that you can always restart or go back to checkpoints for no cost.
All right, I don't get it. So I went back. I don't know if we did some... Were we supposed to go back? I don't know, but I didn't have any other moves I can do, and I was just stuck there. It was just a dead end. So that'd be great if I could know if I wasn't supposed to go any further, because it sounded like we still had some choices.
Fry them all. 4 mana. This is the choice you're currently on. Follow Reginald. Life. 10. Fry them all. 4 mana. This is the choice you're currently on.
Fry them all. This is the current choice we're on. Okay, I'm a little confused.
Follow Reginald. Life. 10. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. 2.
Maybe
Button.
we should go back again.
Castle. Never question a wizard. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. 2. Button. Garrison in the ruin. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. 1. Castle. Never question a wizard. Life. 12. Garrison in the ruin. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Just run. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. Shout a warning to Reginald. Life. 12. Mana. 14. Gold. 0. Morale. Just run. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Garrison in the ruin. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. Castle. Never question a wizard. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Garrison in the ruin. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. 1.
Garrison in the ruins.
Just run. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. 0.
Maybe we
Morale.
can
1.
go back
Button.
to the fire.
Garrison in the ruin. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. Castle. Follow Reginald. Life. 10. Fry them all. 4 mana. This is the choice you're current. Follow Reginald. Life. 10. Mana. 12. Castle. Never question a wizard. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. 2.
Let's, I don't know. Let's do that
Castle.
one.
Never. Alert. Insufficient luck.
Okay, I can't go back there. Okay, just tell me I can't go back that far.
You don't have enough luck to jump back to this point. Click OK to get more luck.
Okay, click OK to get more luck. What, do I have to buy stuff already? Come on, what's going on here? So, I don't know what's going on here.
Cancel. Button. OK. Button. OK. Button. Cancel.
I don't want to buy any luck or
Castle.
anything.
Never question a wizard. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. 2.
I just
Button.
want to make a different choice and get out of where I'm stuck.
Garrison in the ruin. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. 1. Button. Just run. Life. 12. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. 1. Button. Just run. Alert. Insufficient luck. You don't have enough luck to jump back. Cancel. Button. Okay. Button.
Okay.
Follow the light game.
Whoops.
Get 1 free coin.
All right, I did something weird. I took the OK by accident. Hold on.
Back button. You currently have 2 coins and 1 luck.
Have 2 coins and 1 luck.
Coins can be used to unlock chapters. Luck is used to go back to previous choices as well as boosting stats. You can purchase more coins or luck here, or earn them by finishing books, finding achievements, and watching rewarded videos.
Oh, I see. I have to watch videos and stuff to go back and move around. Okay, interesting.
Purchase coins and luck. Watch a rewarded video. Watch videos and earn coins.
I have to watch videos or purchase coins.
Subscribe to mailing list. Get 1 free coin.
Subscribe to mailing list. I'll get 1 free coin.
Like us on Facebook. Get 1 free coin.
Like them on Facebook. I'll get 1 free coin.
Follow to like games. Get 1 free coin.
Follow to like and get 1 free coin.
Follow to like games. Get 1 free coin.
Okay, I don't want to do any of this stuff. What I want to do is find out what happened.
Like us on Facebook. Get 1 free coin. Coins can be used to unlock chapter. You currently have 2 coins. Back button.
Let's go back.
Back button.
Okay. If we can't do anything else, then that's just the end of our adventure. I'm going to uninstall. See.
We all make mistakes. Here's your chance to make things right. Fry them all. 4 mana. This is the choice you're currently on. Button.
Okay, this is a choice I'm currently on.
Follow Reginald. Life. 10. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. 2. Button. Fry them all. 4 mana. This is the choice you're currently on. Button.
Okay, so I don't know what choice I'm currently on. It says this, but it doesn't seem like it. Okay.
Fry them all. 4 mana. This is the choice you're currently on.
Okay.
Start over. Button. Start over. Button. Fry them all. 4 mana. This is the choice you're currently on. Button.
Okay,
Fry them
so
all.
if that's
Alert. Insufficient luck.
the choice I'm currently on, what do I do?
You don't have enough luck to jump back to the cancel. Button.
Let's cancel that.
Fry. 8:05 p.m. Status bar item. Luck. 1. Button.
Luck 1.
Deaths. 0. Button. We all make mistakes. Here's your chance. Fry them all. 4 mana. This is the choice you're currently on. Button.
Okay, but I can't do anything.
Fry them all. 4 mana. This is the choice you're currently on.
I'm double
Fry them all.
tapping.
4 mana. This is the choice you're currently
Nothing's happening. Okay. This is one of those things.
on. Follow Reginald. Life. 10. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. 2. Follow Reginald. Alert. Jump back. Medieval. Jumping back to this point in the game will cost 1 luck. Are you sure you would like to continue?
Okay, I don't get it. Okay, it says I can continue.
Cancel. Button. Okay. Button. Okay. Button.
Fine, let's just do it. I don't really care
When
at
you round
this
the corner, you don't see your
point.
friend, but there's a section of partially life. 10. Mana. 12. Gold. 0. Morale. 2.
It doesn't really matter at this point. I lost my coin, whatever coin I got for doing what hard work I did to do that. I lost a coin already because I just did something weird.
You turn north to follow Reginald. You've almost reached the corner when an arrow stabs. When you round the corner, you don't. There's a live blues rock at the top. What do you do? What do you do?
All right, so we lost our coin, and we're still in the same place we were.
What do you do? There's a live blues rock at the top of the wall. You're not particular. There's a live blues rock at the top of the wall. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do?
Okay, I'm not getting any controls here.
There's a live blues rock at the top of the wall. When you round the corner, you don't see your friend, but there's a section of partially when you. There's a live blues rock. What do you do? What do you do?
Okay.
What do you do?
We can't move anywhere, folks, so this is not accessible. There's something wrong.
Change text size and color. Button.
We can't control anything from
When you round
this
the corner, you don't see your friend,
point.
but there's a live blues rock at the top of the wall. You're not particularly strong. Thanks to
Last
your
time we
natural
were
resources.
able
However,
to
you
at
can't
least
use
use our
On the
magic,
other hand,
which
there are a lot
was
of illegal, and the comments will
cool.
certainly be affected. What do you do? What do you do? There's a live blues rock at the top of the wall. When you round the corner, you don't see your friend, but you turn north to follow Reginald. You've almost reached the corner when
All
you
right.
to your shoulder.
Well, we're not getting any
Live. 10.
controls.
Mana. Go back to previous choices. Show game menu. Button. Go back to previous choices. Show game menu.
So
Button.
game menu. Let's take a look at the game menu.
Back button.
Might as well take a peek at this. So that's where we're going to stop right here.
Game
We
menu. Heading. Get more coins and luck. Ellipsis. Button.
get more coins and luck, which seems to be what they want.
Purchase premium. Button.
Purchase premium. Don't know what that does.
Remove ads. Button.
Remove ads.
Restore purchases. Button.
Restore
Ring
purchases.
city map. Button.
Okay.
Sync across devices. This will keep all story progress. Achievements. Coins and
Okay.
Sync across devices. This will keep all story. Game sound effects. Button. Game sound effects. Switch
All
on.
right. So
On.
if you're the
Double tap,
developer of this game, I can't do anything. I can't move. I can't make choices. You're blocking all my choices and everything. I was moving just fine. There were a few little issues with the verbalization. That wasn't an issue. That's not an accessibility issue. I can get around that. I can just, I never did check and see if the rotor worked. Let's check that.
Characters. Headings. Characters. Words. Game. Sound. Effects.
Oh, great. Yeah. So the rotor works, which is great.
Characters. Headings. Game menu. Heading. Heading not found. Heading not found. Game sound effects. Game menu. Heading.
So the headings work. If you skip up, you'll be at the top of the headings. So let's check lines.
Characters. Words. Speaking rate. Purchase premium. Button. Words. Characters. Headings. Characters. Cat P U R C A A.
Yep, characters work. So cool.
Headings.
Well, anyway, there's a lot of things here that could be really cool. that I could really have a lot of fun with an adventure game like this. I do love role playing games, but there is an accessibility issue here. We can't move any farther. There's no way. I'm double tapping, I'm activating headings, I'm swiping, I'm moving, I'm trying to do whatever I can do. What I really feel is that if I turned off voiceover, maybe there's something there. There's a button, or there's something here visually that I'm missing. So if you are a developer and you are working on this game, I'd love to play this game, but please, obviously there is something missing, and what's missing here are the controls to activate further things. So I can't very much give this game an accessibility pass. It doesn't work. Very disappointed. Like I said, I was having a lot of fun with it, but can't do it. So, but thank you very much, everyone, for at least trying it out. And if you'd like to give it a try, you'll find the link for it in my description. Because even if it isn't accessible, I'll link it for you to. It didn't cost me anything. So I just downloaded it. It was a free download. So check it out yourself, but don't buy any premium version because right now it isn't accessible. And I totally love to talk to the developer about it. You can find me at newdef2014@gmail.com. I can do testing for you. It can help you make this accessible. Certainly bring it to New Def Gaming. We've got a ton of really good people who are great at just examining games and giving you some great feedback. And I, of course, think this game has a lot of potential to be a really visually impaired accessible game. So, as I always say, thank you very much, everyone. Love yourself, each other. Always be kind, and let's come back again tomorrow. Take care.